So wait until next month to buy these iPhones. So next month, as you know, there is going to be the iPhone 14, but today we're going to talk about the phones that are going to get cheaper. In addition to that, will be excellent deals for you to go ahead and snag if you can just hold out a month. Now, the first one is going to be the iPhone 11. Now, likely Apple will drop this from the official sales. However, you'll still be able to get it refurbished. You'll also be able to get it cheaper online because every time a newer iPhone comes out, the previous ones drop. And what you're going to get yourself is a nice 6.1-inch display. Of course, you're not getting 5G here, but you are getting a pretty large iPhone with excellent battery, excellent dual cameras, and it's going to come in probably even cheaper than an iPhone SE 2022 after the newer ones launch. So keep an eye on this one. It's a pretty fantastic deal still. I would just hold off. I would not buy an iPhone 11 right now unless you're gonna wait until after the 14's launch to check out the new prices post that. Now, if you are buying used, I do recommend you have the seller or you tell them, can you show me the battery health on the phone to make sure that it's not super low, because as this dips under into the 80s, you'll definitely get some horrible battery life on pretty much any iPhone. So definitely the iPhone 11 is one to take a look at. Now, the next one is going to be the Apple iPhone 12. Now, this is going to take the place of the iPhone 11, more than likely in Apple's lineup, and you're going to see this come down in price once again. It already received one price drop with the iPhone 13, but now it's going to be an even better deal. OLED display, it's going to have itself 5G on board. You do get the dual camera setup here, 4K 60 on the front and the rear, the nice squared body, minimal bezels. If you're ever looking for an iPhone 12, you really love this redesign, and you really just wanted one at a cheaper price point, now might be the time to get that couple $100 discount over when this phone was new. So definitely the iPhone 12, something to take a look at here next month after the launch. You will get yourself the Apple A14 Bionic chipset, pretty good battery life, not the best out there. I actually think the 11 was better, but you'll get that industrial build, 5G. In addition to that, you will have pretty much a good amount of software support left on the iPhone 12. In fact, it's only a couple years old, so it should last for another 3 or 4 years easily. And the next one I would scour the web for would be the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the Pro. Now, the reason I would do this is because these phones are offering you a discount, especially after these newer ones come out. People are going to sell them for less because they're going to be harder to sell. You're going to get nearly what a $1,000 iPhone feels like today. So the 12 Pro Max and 12 Pro still feel like super premium, super high priced iPhones, but you're gonna get them at a cheaper price point. So if you ever wanted that flagship grade, that ultra premium, but it was always a little bit out of reach for you, or you just didn't care to spend that much, and you want to get it at a cheaper price, now is going to be the time. 6.7-inch display here on the Pro Max here. This is the 12 Pro Max. Yes, a 60 hertz panel, but it still has 5G. It still has a beautiful triple camera setup on here. And really, I probably wouldn't even upgraded this if I didn't do YouTube videos, because it's not too much different to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So overall, I gotta say, pretty good. Video also solid with the 4K 60. It does do some HDR video as well. Portrait modes are strong, panoramic. Front-facing camera also pretty good. This thing can do 4K 60 on the front, so overall a very strong offering. And I do think that if you wait it out, you know, yes, they're gonna have the 14 Max at a cheaper price than the 14 Pro Max, but once that phone comes out, people are gonna have to drop this to get you to buy it. So definitely that's going to be a nice used option. It doesn't even feel like it aged much, just the cameras are a little bit smaller than the 13 Pro Max. So look at the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max after the launch of the newer phones. The next ones to take a look at, these will slot in at a discounted price as well, and they're not old at all. This is the iPhone 13, and the next one's going to be the iPhone 13 mini. So mini will probably stick around as Apple clears out stock for a year, and you'll see these still for sale. You'll still be able to get them in similar colors. These look like the Christmas colors right here. But overall, these are going to be excellent options at a lower price point, because right now they're a little bit high, but if you can get them at these cheaper price point, Apple will likely drop $100 off of them. They're still amazing options. If you were just like, nope, that's out of my range, it's going to be solid options still. So these are pretty much the iPhones I would definitely recommend that you guys waited out for. Now, if you're looking for a Max style phone at a good price and you do want the latest and greatest specs, don't consider this one. Consider waiting for the 14 Max. Now, if you were to ask me which one I think is probably the best overall pick here to wait it out, I would say this will probably be the iPhone 12. And the reason why is the iPhone 12 has already received one drop. It's probably going to receive another drop, and you're still getting most of what current iPhones offer: 5G, squared bodies, really good cameras, OLED displays. So the iPhone 12 is probably going to be the best value option come next month overall out of all the iPhones. That title will be taken by the 13 in 2023, but right now it's the iPhone. It's probably going to be the iPhone 12. The iPhone 11, great phone, but it is starting to age a little bit, so it's going to be one that in the future will probably drop out of my recommendations. But let me know which ones you think are the best iPhones to wait it out for until September. Do you have any recommendations? That I missed any? And the 11 and 11 Pro Max, I didn't really give them much mention. They haven't been around for a while officially. A lot of people, you'll have to look for them on used markets, so definitely they're going to be pretty good options, as well as those should come down as well. However, those phones are kind of a high price for no 5G. The 11 is no 5G, but it's always been a little bit of a lower price lately, so definitely that's why it still gets in here over those devices, because you could just look for a 12 Pro and Pro Max discounted. Let me know which ones you would pick next month after the launch. Let me know down below in the comments. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Nick here. Be sure to be well, and peace.